my mum, she had something wrong with her liver. She had, when she was pregnant with me. So this is, unfortunately, this is how I've turned, was born. My mum and my stepdad and my mum used to argue quite a lot. And I think she went and had an affair with someone. I don't quite know what went on. I was never told, or, and that. And then before that, my mum and dad used to go out quite a bit with one of their friends who my dad used to work with. And one of his friends used to look after like my sisters. I mean, my sister was a bit older than me. She was about 3 years older than me. So she used to go out or go stay around her friends, and my younger sister and me used to stay around there, and obviously my dad's friend and used to look after us when my mum and dad was out. We used to go to bed like normal. And he came in my bedroom one night. First I thought he was going to be alright. I thought he was just starting to talk to me. Sitting on the bed, started talking to me and talking about things and talking about tractors and diggers and, and things like that. Football and, and other stuff. One night he come in and he said, I want to talk to you. I can't, I don't know what, and I said, okay. He said, if you do something for me, I would buy you some toys or something. So I said, no, not tonight because I'm tired. I don't want to talk tonight. And I thought he just wanted to talk. But I didn't realise what he wanted to do. He had a lady friend and she came with him that time. And I went to bed, my sister went to bed. He came in the bedroom and he said to me, this thing, what I want to talk to you about, can we talk about it tonight? Because I thought that was going to be something good and all good and exciting. I thought he was going to do something for me, but he said, no, he said, I will do something if you do something for me. So I said, what's that? So he started to, obviously, undo his trousers. And I was getting up, a bit older. And I said, what are you doing? He said, look, you do something for me, I'll do something for you. So, and he said to me, pull your trousers down, or pull your pyjamas down. So I said, no, I'm not going to do it. He said, go on. He said, I wouldn't say nothing. So, in the end I did. And then that's when the boots started and stuff like that. And he started to booze me. I think I was about 10 or 11 or something like that. Or 12, I don't know, or something like that. Then he came back one daytime, tea time, he said to me, there you go, he said, I bought you some tractors, you know, called tractors. So I said, okay, thank you very much. And then my mum asked him, my mum asked him if he could stay, if he could look after us one night, because I wanted to go out. And I said, so she said, yeah, that'd be okay. So there again, it happened again. And more happened this time than what before. Obviously he pulled the trousers down, and he took his trousers down and started doing things. He wanted me to do things to him, and he wanted to do things to me. And that went on for a little while. And then I thought, right, after this he's not going to do it again, because I'm going to tell my mum. And I told my mum that, you know, what had happened, and she asked me how long this been going on. And she put it to the test. He got caught, what he was doing to me. Because my mum went out with my dad and he looked after us again. My mum and my dad came back, and my mum, he didn't know my mum and dad was coming back early. And my mum went in the bedroom because he was in the living room, and my mum saw what he was doing to me. And so my mum didn't tell my dad straight away, but my mum said my mum asked him to leave and never come back. And the next morning, my mum and dad, stepdad was talking to me, and the police were involved, and then he got arrested for doing things what he should not be doing to people. In I think that was 1982, my mum and dad, my stepdad got split up. My mum moved to Beccles, and I moved to Beccles, Welling, with my sister and my mum. My mum became ill, she had leukemia. And then I went to live with my auntie and uncle for a little while. Okay, I didn't like her there, but I wanted to be with my dad, who I thought was my real dad, which at the age of 17 I found out he wasn't, he just adopted me. So I moved back with him. Then he had another girlfriend, and then there was me and my sister lived with him. Then there was problems there, and then I used to go. And then I went into like a shelter accommodation where there's 3 other people, because I couldn't stick living there anymore. And then I lived on my own, because the social services got me a place on my own, down Sandy Lane. And then I moved here. Ever since I've been here. Once people this is important. Once people get used to me, they are okay. That's like I said before, it's like judging a book by its cover. You know, I would, if people would come to me and said, look, I'd rather people come to me and said, you know, what is actually wrong with you? And I turn around and be quite happy to say, this. But they don't. They just stare at you, they look at you, they call you nasty names. I had bleach, water, boiling hot water chucked over me. I was took over the field, all my clothes took off. They pushed me over in the bath and I was just, it's just disgusting. When they took me over the field, they chucked all my clothes away and I had my coat on. And I just went up the road with a coat and they dragged me up the road with my, or not dragged me, but with my arms. And they stuck all bleach all over me. All my chest was burned there and my shoulders. And I was in pain. You know, and my auntie and uncle, bless them, they come and picked me up from the hospital. Yeah, I began to self-harm about 4 or 5 years ago. Basically, to do with females. Like I've said before, people just taking advantage of me. They tell me they love me and all this because they're just trying to get money out of me. Which they don't, they're just using me like I've said millions of times before. And I started going on vodka, which is not my drink, and I started to get depressed, very depressed. And I was in and out of hospital because I used to self-harm. The way I did it, I used to get a glass and smash it, and obviously used to cut myself. Then my family started finding out, and I was, you know, I knew they were worried about me and stuff like that. And I wasn't eating properly because what I was doing is spending the money on drink. And spending the money on this girl, paying for her taxis back, you know, for her. Which, to me, this is like, just people, like I've said before, it's just using you, taking advantage of you. And I thought to myself one day, I thought, right, I'm going to stop. My auntie and uncle used to come up to the hospital and pick me up and bring me home. And I thought, why am I doing this? Why? Because stupid people just taking advantage of me. Just being stupid, you know. I've had it all my life, you know, and I mean, I'm 46 years old and I'm now starting to realise not to let people do that. Which, I know people do it to other people, but they, you know, they shouldn't, you know, they should say, right, you know, you've got to stop, you know, just be strong in yourself. That's who you are at the end of the day, a strong person. You're the winner. Respect is a big word. With, you know, they should. I mean, that's not necessary for people to go around judging people, to making people out who they are, when they don't even know people. That's my argument, because you walk down a pit of road, people look at you. People, think. But I'd rather people come up and ask me what was the problem or what was wrong. But they don't. They just come up and look at you and say, right, what is. They don't, I think half of the people don't understand, really. I went out for a drink with my friend, and there we went to a pub. There again, I'm not going to say what pub, but I was in town. And I went to the toilet, and just being sociable, when I'm out I speak to people and say, hello, how you doing? And this boy bloke was in there, and he said something, he said, something about, basically he was just taking the mickey out of my disability. And I did say nothing, and I said to my friend, I said, he's taking the mickey out of me, my disability. So my friend went and had a word with him. He said, what do you think you're doing, taking the mickey out of my mate? Because my friend's got a disability. And he said, well, and stuff like that. I think there was too much drink inside him, Because trouble is, when people have too much drink, they think they can take the whole world on and start being nasty to people. And I thought to myself after he said that, I thought, well, how would he like to be like what I've actually, if he knew what I've actually been through. I've said this again, I said this the other day. People don't give you the chance to explain yourself. They just judge you. But you can't not judge a book by its cover. I mean, I'm being funny, but I've had kids come up to me. They look at you, I mean, I don't mind the younger kids because I understand, they don't understand. But from the age of like 12 to 16, or even older than that, they come up to you, they look at you. It does get lonely. Sometimes you sit here, you think, what's on telly tonight? What am I going to do tonight? Or what am I, it does. And there must be people out there as well who are thinking the same thing as what I'm thinking. Who does probably get lonely. Haven't got any friends or haven't got any family. Basically, that's like just shutting yourself in the four walls. But now I've got over that. I've made myself more stronger to get over it. I think I am with the boost when I was like raped. When my younger days, I've got over that. I don't think as much, I don't think about that much at all now. But yeah, I want to get more stronger, I want to be more. So I've got the power to say no to people who just come and use vulnerable people. And I know there's a lot of it go on out there, which I do. And what I'm going to say, when the people, whoever reads my story, please understand and please listen from me to you that don't let people use you. Be more stronger, get more stronger like me in my way. At the end of the day, you can do it. If I could do it, you could do it. we all should stand up and tell the story and to tell people how we feel, what they've done, and basically we should be letting them get away with it. That's why I'm saying to the people out there, whoever reads this story, don't let them win. At the end of the day, you're the winner, I'm the winner. If they're not a true friend, just tell them to go and move on and lead your own life and be happy in yourself, like I am.